I'm about to tell you is one of the funniest, pettiest, most brutally accurate royal internet moments of 2025. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly why this fake Meghan Markle spirit Halloween costume blew up, what every single savage detail on it really means, and how the internet turned it into a full-blown roast session. You're also going to see how people use parody like this to call out image building, copycat behavior, and professional victim branding without ever saying it directly. So if you've ever looked at Meghan and thought, something about this is performative, this video is going to make way too much sense. Let's get into it. So here's what happened. Somebody, some genius, some menace, some designer with way too much free time, decided to make a spirit Halloween-style costume for Meghan Markle. Not a royal costume. Not a tiara and gowns costume. A parody costume. And the second it hit social media, it detonated. It went viral overnight. Comments, stitches, duets, memes, everyone was piling on, and what made it even funnier is that people from totally different sides of the Meghan debate were laughing at the same joke. That almost never happens. Now let me paint the picture for you, not with scene directions, just facts. The package is straight up Spirit Halloween. That classic orange background, fake stock photo, the cheesy font, the whole last-minute costume energy. But instead of Zombie Bride or Sexy Sailor, it just says Meghan Markle. And underneath it, the most savage costume features I've seen in a long time. Ready for the list? Comes with idiotic husband, victim mentality, bronzer, constant lies, choice of noses, odor, copycat spray, and the best one, the chef's kiss, the podcast asterisk, with an asterisk like even the costume knows the content didn't last. That alone would have been funny, but the creator didn't stop there. Down in the fine print it said, kids sold separately. The entire comment section collapsed. People were like, no, because why is this more detailed than some real Halloween costumes? One person said, it better come with a 45-gallon drum of bronzer. Another was like, you forgot the Love Me calligraphy starter kit and the Netflix cooking show coupon. It was like the internet was holding a writer's room and everybody showed up with their best joke. And then people started adding their own accessories. I'd wear this. I'd add fake designer shoes, a half-empty wine bottle, and just walk around talking in word salad all night. That's the thing, you could literally hear the laughter through the comments. It was one of those rare posts where the quote retweets were funnier than the original. Now here's my favorite detail, the look. The costume mock-up gave her that witchy green skin tone, slight pointy hat energy, deadpan face, and people were like, wait, not Meghan going wicked Witch of Montecito. Someone said, this is actually her best makeup look yet. People were calling it Montecito Minimalist meets Wizard of Oz. Like, what do you even do with that kind of joke? And people kept building it. Does it come with flower petals from the royal wedding? Does it include a fake Oprah microphone? Do we get a talking about racism but not naming names expansion pack? This is how you know a meme has range, when people from the royal side, the celebrity side, and the pop culture side can all add to it. But let's talk about why this hit so hard. Because every viral thing has a reason. This wasn't just haha Meghan costume. This was satire wrapped in plastic. Spirit Halloween is known for two things, being cheap and being vague. And that's why this worked. Because the joke was basically, here is Meghan as a product. Image, branding, add-ons, optional drama, a costume, not a character. And that's exactly how a lot of people feel about her. That everything is curated. That everything is look at me, I'm the victim, while still being incredibly polished and opportunistic. The person who made this costume understood that the funniest way to criticize a public figure is to act like they're a product you can buy. And Spirit Halloween is the perfect format because we've all seen those bootleg costumes. Spooky plumber man, not Harry Potter wizard, green fast hedgehog. So to see Meghan Markle, Duchess of Delusion edition next to sexy nurse in your brain? Comedy. That's why people started calling it costume of the year. And honestly, they might be right. Because Halloween is about exaggeration. You take one trait and blow it up. And what this costume did was collect every single running joke about Meghan, copying Diana, playing victim, skin-darkening makeup, random passion projects, husbands doing all the heavy lifting, and packaged it into one visual. And the internet said, yes, we approve. Now, of course, there were a few people clutching pearls in the comments like, this is mean, this is bullying, this is racist. And listen, I get it. People are protective of her. But Halloween is literally the one night where everyone gets roasted. Politicians, Kardashians, your boss, your ex, your dog. Nobody is safe. And Meghan is not above parody. Especially not when she spent the last few years doing interviews, documentaries, books, podcasts, and a whole media tour telling us how misunderstood she is. The internet was like, cool story, but also here's your costume. And now people are saying, don't be surprised if you pull up to a party this year and you see someone in a floppy hat, dramatic wave, overdone tan, calling themselves Meghan, Duchess of Copycat. Because once the internet decides something is a look, it's over. It becomes a trend. And trust me, if this thing actually got printed and sold, it would sell out instantly. So here's the takeaway. This viral costume wasn't just about Meghan.